These are 7 voice hacks you can do today to improve your singing immediately. The first voice hack is moisturize the vocal cords. You have to remember that your vocal cords are in your windpipe, not your food pipe. They're in your trachea, not your esophagus. So what that means is, even though you need to drink plenty of water to moisturize your organs from the internal, and also drinking plenty of water will moisturize your soft palate and the other tissues you need to sing. So drink water, but the best way to moisturize your vocal cords is steam, inhaling steam. So I recommend a product like the Conair facial sauna. You can bring it with you to venues and shows and breathe in the steam between sets or before you go on stage. Another quick way to keep your vocal cords moisturized is mint tea. Don't use green teas or black teas or combination teas. Those can actually dry out the voice a little bit more and make your situation worse. I also recommend the use of a Ricola lozenge. A mentholated cough drop that's all natural will keep those vocal cords moist when steam is unavailable. The next voice hack is to get plenty of sleep. When you're physically rested, your instrument is rested. Remember, your body is your instrument, and if you're super fatigued and tired, you're going to give a poor performance. The third voice hack is, of course, to quit smoking. Inhalation of any smoke whatsoever subjects your voice to chemicals and exposure to carcinogens. It also dries out the vocal cords, which limits the performance capability. With smoking cigarettes in particular, nicotine leaves a residue that actually forms on the vocal cords, making them sticky, and it takes a little while for that to go away once you quit smoking. So the next one is to treat your acid reflux. If you're a heartburn sufferer, you have to know that when you lay down and you feel that heartburn at night, the heartburn and the acid actually splashes up over the esophagus and into the trachea as you're laying down up here in the top of the throat. And it actually splashes onto the vocal cords, wearing away at them, causing damage. Most of the damage from acid reflux can be healed with treatment, so don't worry, but make sure that you're treating that immediately. The next voice hack is vocal rest. And that means physically resting your voice at times other than sleeping during waking hours. So don't spend the hour before you go on stage talking to everyone backstage or yelling over everyone out in the crowd in the audience. You need to rest your voice for at least an hour before you go on stage, with the exception of warm-ups. Vocal rest will also increase your recovery time between gigs. So if you regularly rest your voice after you're done playing for like an hour, it'll really help extend the longevity. It'll help you heal from any little injuries you might be incurring on the road. The next voice hack is to find warm-up videos you like and use them. All kinds of videos I have on warming up. So find warm-ups that work for you and plan like a 15 to 20 minute warm-up routine. It will vastly improve your singing. Even if you're not sure what you're doing, just getting your voice warmed up, it'll also prevent injury, vocal injury, and it will also prevent vocal strain. So get in the habit of warming up. Find MP3s or videos that you like that will help you get warmed up for about 15 to 20 minutes before you perform. The next voice hack is listen to the instruments around you. Now, even if you're not singing the same notes as the band, you can really improve your pitch by closing your eyes when you're at rehearsal or when you're on stage and actively listening to the instruments around you. It will help you subconsciously tune your voice to the other instruments. So even though they're not going to be playing the exact same melody you're playing, the chords that they're playing around you go with the notes that you're singing. And you will harmonize more in tune with them if you're an active listener, both on stage and in rehearsal. Just close your eyes and really listen as you're singing, and your pitch will naturally adjust itself to just the right place. And this last voice hack is a bonus suggestion. Of course, know your instrument. Take lessons, get trained by a good instructor who knows how to do what you want to do safely. Don't go to an opera teacher if you want to be a heavy metal screamer. It's going to be a really long roundabout way to get to what you want to do. If you want to be a rock belter, go to a teacher who teaches belting and pop and rock style singing. Use YouTube tutorials that focus on the style that you want to do and on doing that style safely, whether it's screaming, singing, opera, whatever you want to do. But don't waste your time going to instructors who aren't teaching what it is you want to learn.